It's an Elite 11 primer on Warchant TV. He's Matt LaSerre. He is the Swiss Army knife when it comes to Warchant staff members. He's recruiting, he's team, and today we're going to ask him about recruiting. My name is Tom Lang. You're going to want to throw a thumbs up underneath this video after you get this information. But for you casual fans out there that aren't really sure what the Elite 11 is, you might know it's a quarterback thing where the best quarterbacks around the country all arrive in the same place and they compete for a title. But you might not know the ins and outs of it. That's why we brought Matt in here, because Matt has been there. He has covered it. He has seen it, how it is scored, how it is laid out. And so, Matt, for the people out there, Luke Kromenhoek, Florida State's all-everything prospect for 2024, what's he about to go through at the Elite 11 finals?
Yeah, so first off, you do need to think of it as a normal camp, but it just happens to have the best 20 quarterbacks in the country. You have quarterbacks, again, like Luke Kromenhoek, who I believe on 3 has ranked in the top 10, around 8. And then you have Aaron Nolan, who's committed to Ohio State. You have DJ Lagway, who's committed to Florida. Dylan Raiola, who everyone likes to talk about, who just committed to Georgia. It's the 20 best quarterbacks in the country all competing together really to see who's the best, right? Because normally it's just 1v1 when you're playing another team. Well, this time you get to see them literally all together. The only difference is these drills for them have points. They'll have like a pro day or a mock pro day that we see all quarterbacks who go in the NFL do. And it'll be, if the throw is perfect, it's 3 points. If the throw's a little off, it's 2. If it's more off, it's 1. It just that's how you can get them ranked on points instead of just saying, oh, hey, look, that quarterback clearly has the best arm and clearly has the best footwork. He's number 1. No, it's how you rank them.
Florida State fans may remember from about 10, 11 years ago, Jameis Winston making the finals. It was on TV, Trent Dilfer talking to him in the classroom, all of these things. But you've seen in a recent year a couple of big names that were Heisman candidates, Heisman winners. And what was that experience like, and who were some of the players that you saw as you covered the Elite 11 on the ground?
Man, it was a lot of fun. The year I went, C.J. Stroud won the MVP. Bryce Young was there. You had Tyler Van Dyke. The funny part was the guys who I thought looked the best at the time were the ones who didn't do the best. Like I liked Haynes King and Finley, who ended up bouncing around. He was at Auburn, was at LSU. Yep. But it was just funny because at that point I was like, oh, wow, that's what I like at those kids. But again, I didn't really pay attention as much to the points and stuff. It was just my eyes. But that's what the Elite 11 is there for.
So, Matt, talk to me about what Luke has told you in recent weeks. And obviously, people can find on warchant.com. He wrote a diary piece. Michael Langston took down the notes on what he said. But he's got big goals for this competition. He thinks he can win it all. He thinks he's got the chops to be the MVP of the Elite 11. But flesh it out for us a little bit. What are some things that you know about Luke's preparation for this event and Luke himself as a prospect?
Yeah, as you said, he's there to win it. He's not there just to be there for fun. He is there to win it, and that's what he told us. On 3's Charles Powers even said that he is his dark horse pick. He has a shot, but he's more overlooked, I guess the best way to put it. He's coming to surprise some people.
Do you get the sense that he knows he's overlooked and perhaps that motivates him? Some guys like to have that chip on their shoulder at all times. You see that across all sports. Florida State's own Brooks Koepka, for example, in the majors. He creates a chip if there isn't one. Is that the way Luke is wired, or is he more kind of a happy-go-lucky guy? Give us a sense of what the player and what the personality type is.
I mean, honestly, I think it's a mix of both, right? I mean, Florida State was on this kid when he was back as a 3-star. Now he's a 4-star, and some people are thinking at one point before he signs here, he'll be a 5. So, yeah, I think he's got a chip on his shoulder because of that, because he's been overlooked his whole high school career. Last year was only his first year starting as a junior, so he's been getting up there. But, yeah, he's also a great kid. If you talk to him, he's never stuttering. He always has an answer to everything, and he just loves talking to us. He's a lot of fun to be around, just seeing his relationships build with other players at elite camp when he's been here. For example, BJ Gibson was lining up to throw to him last week at elite camp, and they both kind of nodded at each other, pointed at each other. It was like they didn't have to tell each other the route or anything. It was second nature. And it's just kind of been cool. That was actually my first time seeing Luke throw, and it was a show to watch.
So Florida State will know, you fans will know, we'll have you covered on warchant.com and Warchant TV on Friday with the results. That was not a result text yet, but there will be one on Friday, and stay tuned to Warchant TV and Warchant.com for all the latest when it comes to Florida State recruiting, Florida State football. And remember, if you're only on Warchant TV, but you want to be a part of the largest FSU fan community on the internet, 50% off an annual membership, new subscribers only. You see the message on the screen, new subscribers only, 50% off. Or if you want to give us a try, It's $1 through fall camp.
Hey man, my mom finally just subscribed for $1. So if my mom can do it, anybody can.
There you go. Maybe that was the confirmation text that you got right there. So if you want to give us a shot and you've been watching our videos, please give us a shot on the website. On the website of it, you will not be disappointed. For Matt LaSerre, congratulations on your first video, sir. My name is Tom Lang. This is Warchant TV, and we'll keep you tuned on Florida State football and all the recruiting coverage between now and kickoff against LSU.